Hello guys, welcome back to part 4 of making a machine out of drill parts. And today we're going to be doing step 3 on the design process. But if I haven't said this so many times, you may be wondering what is step 3 of the design process, and that step is design the solution. Now, designing our solution, you may be wondering, didn't we design our solution during generating concepts in step 2? Well, no. In step 2, we were generating concepts. We were just putting our ideas together. We're not putting too much thought into it. But going off our design matrix that we made for step 2, now we're gonna design our solution, basically make a prototype or improve it however we can to make it better and better. But you'll be wondering, how are we gonna make a prototype or test our solution? Well, instead of this is what most engineers actually do. Instead of using real world resources, they will use a very little amount. They'll make they'll make it on a smaller scale, or they will they will make it digital instead and use sources like 3D modeling softwares to kind of test their ideas. But you may be thinking, Ralph, you're not a professional engineer. What are you gonna use to design and make a prototype for our solution? Well, there turns out there's a website for free that we can do that on, and it's called Tinkercad. Yeah, Tinkercad. You can make almost any 3D model and even connect it to a 3D software on Tinkercad. You can make circuits, you can make motors, you can create shapes, you can use gears, you can do almost anything on Tinkercad and run it to see how it goes. So I'll be seeing what kind of parts that we can find from our set of parts, and then I will duplicate it into Tinkercad so we can kind of visualize how we're gonna make the system of gears as we decided in our design matrix. Okay guys, I finished my lessons on making a motor and a gear in Tinkercad, so it's now time for us to start making our prototype. So click to make our first 3D design. Okay. So this right here, this red brick, actually, let's change the color to, oh yeah, we'll keep it red. This red block will represent our actual motor in real life. So let's make it 40. So it looks long. Okay, so firstly, we're gonna, wait, let's make my view completely straight. Okay, now we're gonna put the cylinder down. And we're gonna change it so that it's only 4 tall. No, I'll just manually put in the numbers because I don't like to. 4 tall. Now it is 35 wide. $35 long. Here we go. Now we add another red brick. Let's make it 45 long. Okay. Now let's make it 6 wide. No wait. Okay. 6 wide. And we're gonna nope. I forgot. Just 4 tall. Good. Now let's put it in the center of this guy. It's even, right? It's pretty even, but let's use the align tool. Okay, now that should be completely right. Now let's rotate it. Okay, now just keep good. Now let's make that into one big shape. Okay, That's perfect. Now we're gonna get a clear cylinder. Let's try and place it in the middle. Now let's select everything together. Let's align it. Put it into the center, because I don't think that's completely to the center. Okay, I think that's mostly in the center. I don't think it's all the way down, so... Okay, let's... Okay. It looks really good. Yeah, it looks really good. It looks kind of... Yeah. Actually, it's not even... Never mind, scratch that. This is ugly. Change it now. It needs to be pushed to the side a bit. What? It still looks a bit low. Okay, let's just move it. Okay, I need to put this in the center, okay? Let's use the align tool, because I don't know why it didn't work last time. Is that it? Okay, please. I don't even care if it's not. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, now that we have oh my gosh, that's almost 5 minutes. Now that we have our actual first. It doesn't matter if it's kind of wonky. It's perfect. Okay, let's. Now we need to make this taller. Then we need to make it taller. Why is it doing like that? Why are the controls upside down? Oh, let's rotate it then. 80 degrees. Why are the controls like that? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, now let's rotate this forward. 90 degrees. Now let's raise it up. No, oh. Did I do the wrong side of the work? No, yeah, I know I'm not doing the wrong side. Okay, yeah, now that all the controls are up. Now, let's push the gear here. Nope, let's put some space in between. Perfect. Now, let me change the view so you guys can see properly. Okay, now let's push it down. Let's put it almost to the ground. Perfect. Okay, now let's go to the sim lab. Yep, it rendered into the object. Let's use this axle thing. Rotate it 90 degrees this way. Nope. 90 degrees this way. Okay, that's about half the height of the brick. No, I don't want it. I want to move it. Let's push it in here. Let me look. Okay, nope, that's way off point. Let's move it over here. Okay, yeah, this view is way better. What, here? Right here. Let's see what happens. Oh wait, forgot motor type. Let's do continuous. Let's do motor speed. I don't want them both to be rotating. Whatever, let's just see what happens. Play. Okay, so yeah, that happened because I didn't anchor the brick to the ground. Let's anchor this. How do I anchor this? How do I anchor this? How do I anchor this? I don't want it to move, but it's not letting me press the. Oh, let me go over here. What does this do? Drop to work plane. Shape work plane. Oh, I want to make it permanently fixed to the ground. Yeah? Yeah. I don't know yet. I said nothing, Joe. No, I just checking. Oh, give me a blessing, innit? Super glue. Give me alcohol. I mean, Mom. Okay, so I'm gonna try and find a way to anchor this part down. I think I found it. Oh, I thought. Okay, it's gonna stay put now. So let's see what happens. Okay, so it was working good for a second, but then it just hopped off. Okay, let's go to the beginning. Wait, where's the? Oh yeah, that's. I think the reason why because it's not in the center, so. Let's see. How do I? Oh yeah, let's make it go. Why is it all the way out there? Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to let's use the. Let's hide this. So let's use the align tool. Okay, let's see what happens then. See, look at that. It's almost perfectly centralized. Yep, this could go on forever. But I don't like how it's swiveling. You gotta stop that swiveling. But right now, it looks pretty solid. So, we can't add stuff. Yeah, we can add stuff here. Okay, let's add a beam. No, yeah, we're gonna add a beam. So we're gonna need supports for this. But I'm pretty. No, we don't need supports. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, now for my idea for the system gears, it would be like a pipe coming out of the motor. That pipe would swivel. So what's good, since it's basically unnecessary for there to be a pipe here, because yeah, so we can just keep, so like this, duplicate. Wait, sorry, let's not. Will it spin or will it fall? Let's see. It will fall. Okay, so can I add another axle or no? No, I cannot. So this one, let's copy it. Okay. I think this is. I think that they're rotating in opposite directions. Because like the speed. I think I have to change the speed of the second swivel. I mean the second rod. Yeah. Let's axle connector continuous. Let's see what'll happen. Look at that. They're spinning in the same direction now. Look at that. It's perfect. It's literally perfect. Okay. Now that we have that in order, now we can just keep on duplicating these until I see fit. Okay, let's see. Okay, now we have to duplicate the axle again. Let's duplicate it. Let's copy, paste. Okay, then we put this one. Let's see. Yep, it is rotating the opposite direction, so that means you have to make the speed a negative, so it will move in the right direction. So let's get to the, where's the axle? Yep, let's look at this. It's 74. Look at that. Perfect synchrony. They all like to move. Okay. Now, since we have a very good example of a prototype for our system of gears, how are we going to translate this movement into vertical? Like the gears will start moving like vertically, spin vertically. So I will search into the kind of like gear category, and I'll look for a gear. Someone else has already made gear. Okay. Because I'm thinking that, you know what? I'll test two hypotheses. Okay, so I will double one of these. Okay, let's duplicate it. Then I will lift it up a bit. This is what I'll do in real life. I will lift it up a bit. Let's lift it up a bit to where the gear is. I don't want the gear to, because it'll break the SimLab if the wait, I'm trying to, oh my gosh, it's so hard to move. Okay, now let's move this down a bit so it can actually mesh. Oh, I don't want to break the SimLab. So let's move down. Okay, it's not gonna, okay. Now let's put it at an angle. Okay, so let's just put it on. Is it good? It looks good. I don't probably will need some kind of support, but I'm not sure how to make a floating support. So, wait, I don't know if this will jam the gears in real life, but let's see what happens. It just flies off. Okay. So yep, it does need support. If it's gonna stay up like that. Let's try using this invisible design. So it won't be visible in the SimLab, but I'm thinking. Wait, actually, you know what? Let's let's tilt it to the other side so I can actually more properly put the stabilizer. So let's, nope. That good. Now, okay. Let's move it down a little. But I don't want the simulator to crash out. Let's see what. Okay. It's good. It's good. Let's get rid of this hollow design because it's not needed anymore. Let. So I'm pretty sure it's tilted 45 degrees, so I'll tilt the sphere 45 degrees this way. How do I get down? Okay. Oh, okay. Let's do it 45 degrees this way. Now, extend it. Oh, no. Wait, maybe this way? Nope, yeah, nope. Okay, now let's okay. Let's see. Okay, it's not quite long enough, so turn it back to its regular position. Yep. Okay. Nope, needs to be higher. Okay, now I will tilt it just to the right angle. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, now at the bottom we'll place this brick. Let's make it taller. Let's widen it out. Let's place it here. So then, so then I'll combine these two together. Let's create one big shape, and let's see what happens. I know this not taking time to render it in. Let's see what happens. Yep, as expected, it'll just get shaken off. Oh wait. Yeah, it's not a really good idea. But I'm thinking, let's see if they have a hollow, a semicircle. Oh, no, I do not want that. No. Let's just use this ring that is already provided. Let us tilt it for 90 degrees this way. Okay, now let's expand the ring so it is large enough to hold this pipe. Now let's widen it out. make it taller. No, it needs to be wider. Okay, now we have to make this stationary as well. Let's see what happens. Okay, I think you broke the sim lab. Okay. Okay, so it's not okay. I think I'm gonna. Okay. Okay, let's zoom in on this. Let's tilt it 45 degrees. No match that. Let us make. Oh wait, nope. Before we tilt it, let's make it. Let's make it pretty long, but I don't want it to be as long as that. Then then we will rotate it 45 degrees. Wait, before we do that. I'm sorry guys, but I want to make this super wide, but not that wide. Just wide enough to hold it. Now let's get a hollow one. Put it on top first. Okay, that's nestled in tight. Now let's extend it. Negative, put it to base level. Okay. Okay, we're almost done. Now we just need to make sure. Now we combine both. Wait, nope. Yes. Then we combine both of these. No, I don't want to include that yet. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Okay, got both of them. Let's combine them into one big shape. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect fit. Now let's rotate it 45 degrees. Let's lift it up vertically. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot I used custom. Let's look how many degrees tilted forward this is. Okay, let's make that one big shape. Now, worked so hard on this. Let's see what'll happen. Please don't break the sim lab. Oh wait, I forgot to load it in. Needs to be loaded in first. Please don't phase out of the object. and it phased out the object. Okay, let's break this apart real quick. Let's make this axle a bit smaller so it doesn't break out of the shell that I created it for it. So I really want to, nope, but let me look from this angle. Okay, perfect. Come. Okay. Something clearly isn't working here. I've tried a lot of methods, but it didn't seem that clear-cut. I think it's just due to this pipe just being too big. Bows. Needs to be raised. Let's raise it up. Let's raise it up out of there. Because this needs to be significantly smaller if this is gonna work. Okay, let's make it 16. No, let's maybe, 10 is good. 10 by 10. Okay. I'm trying to make it. Okay, let's raise it a bit. Okay. So let's move this up a bit. I mean, I think it's good. It just needs to be moved up vertically. Okay, now it needs to be even smaller if it's... Okay, let's make it even smaller than it already is. And make it more of an inconvenience. And of course I'm not going to 3D print this because I don't have a 3D printer. And 3D printing this would defeat the whole point of this challenge. Okay, now we just rotate it back. Toto zazabytych. Okay. You have to make sure it is not colliding with anything that is... Okay, is it colliding with anything? Because if it collides, it's gonna break the sim lab. Okay, now I have to make it go down a bit. Yeah, I forgot. Okay, it's working. It's working. Forgot. How do I make it so it doesn't move? I forgot. I just did it. Yeah, right there. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. I would call this a success because I don't know how to angle the gears, but it was working for a little bit, which I am really happy about. So, yeah, this will be the most basic kind of prototype for our thing. So, but um, for I think this type of like thing where it's like there's like a holding thing is what I'll use in real life. A gear like this, I think what I'll do to make the gears like angle another way or like face up, I think I will just make it so like I'll do something like this. I will make like one gear 90 degrees and the other up, then 90 degrees up. And, like it'd be like a stack of gears and then to the desired direction. So, yep. So I'll delete this because it's not necessary anymore. Nope, I do not. So yeah, I'll delete this because it's not necessary anymore. And yeah, this will be our main prototype for our basic components of the system of gears. So yeah, if you guys really like this video, please subscribe. If you wanna see more, please subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, please like, and please share this video with friends if you thought other people should enjoy this wonderful piece of art. And I'm sorry this video took so long. It took this long because golly, this video is long. But hey guys, thank you for staying tuned in, and I'll see you next time.